By popular demand, I've been asked to cover the most recent Godzilla X Kong Supernova, MonsterVerse, Godzilla X Kong 3 plot leak. Although it's not necessarily new and I've been over something that is very similar, every time a new leak occurs, y'all blow up my Instagram DMs and I won't be the first person to cover this. Our friends over at Dangerville have already covered it. Go check them out. They put so much detail into their overlays. One of the best, if not the best, MonsterVerse channel and friends of the channel, Dangerville. But what I do notice is, I've started a TikTok account, Warstu, is certain UK TikTokers and also some of the American TikTokers literally rip off all the MonsterVerse YouTube channels. Like, make it make sense. If your information is coming from a 4chan plot leak, just read the plot leak yourself. Don't take notes on other people's videos. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Voice you here. If you're new around, mate, subscribe to never miss the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, MonsterVerse, pop culture-based content. Your boy Warstu is the go-to channel if you like leaks, spoilers, and rumors, because I cover everything. I don't just cover MonsterVerse. I try to cover everything, but it is hard. That's why I've started to do a few TikToks here and there, because you can cover so much more without really any effort. So, check us out on Instagram to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Right, let's get into this. So it's worth saying this comes from 4chan. It's also worth saying that I don't know why people think that KDM is really reliable, because if you follow this channel for a while, you would know I got stuff right for Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire, Godzilla X Kong. You know, I literally got the script word for word when we covered it. So put some respect on my name. And also, it's also worth saying it's not that deep. I don't tend to take myself too serious. It's satire and sarcasm. Don't take anything I take personally if you get offended. So, following the explosive events of Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire, global tensions reach a boiling point as governments no longer see Titans as a mere threat, but potential assets. Monarch's failure to properly report and prevent the catastrophic Titan battle in Rio de Janeiro has shattered public trust in Monarch's ability to contain and monitor Titan activity. In response, a global coalition in military powers establishes a new directive aimed at weaponizing Titan biological threats. Advanced mechanical augmentations. Now, so far, this actually came out in the very first plot leak that we went over, like maybe 6 months, maybe longer ago. So, isn't anything new there. At the center of this shift in this controversy decisions is to militarize the great apes Shimo, the ancient world ender Titan, currently under Monarch surveillance, utilizing cybernetic enhancement salvaged from remnants of Mechagodzilla. The organization sees Shimo as the prototype for new generation of controllable Titans. So far, a lot of this comes from other information that we went over here on this channel and various other MonsterVerse creators. There is quite a few of them. I think it's cool. There is a lot of them, but so far, nothing out of the reach that could be believable. Meanwhile, Monarch launches a Titan medical division. This specialized branch is dedicated to healing and stabilizing Titans affected by environmental collapses, ancient rivalries, and human interference. Trapper finds himself caught in a moral and political conflict, trying to treat wounded Titans whilst being stonewalled by the very military forces they're forced to cooperate with. The military organization seizes control of Hollow Earth vortex sites, citing security concerns, and launches a full-scale expedition into Hollow Earth to mine its untapped core energy, a decision condemned by both Monarch and the Iwi tribe. What the military doesn't anticipate is their interference with Hollow Earth artificial star causes a catastrophic chain reaction. So the first bit here that is a red flag to me is Hollow Earth's artificial star. Surely the star came from space. We know, we've known that for the longest time ever. The star begins to overload and destabilize, throwing the Earth's magnetic field, gravity, and even climate into chaos. Earthquakes, superstorms, and gravity surges begin affecting the surface, with the planet's very equilibrium at risk. Godzilla senses the shift and returns to Hollow Earth. Simultaneously, Kong, now a symbol of Hollow Earth protective order, must unite fractions and confront both the military, looking to manipulate their power and a mass awakening of Titans driven mad from the cataclysm. So I've been over this bit here before. Interesting. The overloaded artificial star becomes a ticking time bomb, and the only hope for Earth's survival lies in restoring balance to Hollow Earth before a planetary supernova event is triggered. I mean, interesting. I think this would trigger something. I think if they did mess with Hollow Earth's energy, resources, I think it would trigger an event. The Supernova event. In the final act of Unity, Godzilla and Kong face a newly awakened cosmic level Titan threat born from the artificial star energy surge, a being that may not just threaten Earth, but the entire solar system. And a lot of people seem to think that was, wait for it, Space Godzilla. And at one point, your boy Warstu thought it was Space Godzilla. It still could be. Could be any threat from outer space. Could be Griffin. There's so many ideas around it. Could be Destroyer. Could be Gigan. Could be literally anyone. Now, I've seen a bunch of TikTok videos going around that people aren't happy with this plot. Well, this plot's not real. Okay, it's probably like maybe 50% real. Parts of this will be real, right? The world's governments will get annoyed with literally Rio de Janeiro. Every blinking place they go, the Titans smash it up, which is kind of standard. Almost like James Gunn's Superman, where they nearly destroyed the whole planet. But people only care about Man of Steel doing that because people have this forced natural bias, don't they? But obviously at some point, the humans were going to get annoyed with the Titans smashing everything up every couple of years, and they were going to go down to Hollow Earth, but they're already in Hollow Earth, in theory, in Monarch Legacy of the Monsters, as we see right at the end of that season, and it's going to correspond to season 2. So, is this any more reliable than every other leak I've been over? Not really. It's about 50% true. There will be some kind of event that triggers something, but based on the more realistic plot leaks, you know, in the last movie, we had a Titan that stepped in every time Godzilla and Kong kind of started to fight, which was the Iwi legendary Mothra. So I assume Mothra's going to be in this movie, but from what we understand, Shimo, yes, will be in this movie, but it will almost be like a cameo kind of role, kind of like what happened in Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire. So are we going to get Space Godzilla? I don't know. But I think if we do, it will be another character where they don't have to fight over the rights with Toho. Just like I said, lads. I said they would have to fight over the rights to use Space Godzilla. So it looks like they're going to be using something very similar to Space Godzilla, but it won't necessarily be Space Godzilla. But either way, we're freaking hyped for this movie. And Shrek has just moved away from next year. So some people seem to, the end of next year. Some people seem to think they're going to push. I know I've said this in the previous video. They're going to change the release date from 2027, March, to Christmas 2026. I don't think that would be true, because then you got Avengers Doomsday. It's a stacked December next year. It would make no sense. They want to slide it into the DMs where no other movie's coming out. So even though I think waiting to 2027 is such a long time for a movie that's already been shot, but I get it. Godzilla, Kong, so on and so forth are pretty much pure VFX, and it will take a long time in post-production. I'm a big anime fan. I know how long we wait for. We've been waiting for the next season of Black Clover for 4 years. We've been waiting for JJK for years. I know how hard it is to have to wait. It's like this Demon Slayer movie that's out in Japan now. We've got to wait till September to watch it in IMAX. Anime fans are very patient, so I'm a patient person. So let's just wait for the actual release date. They may shift it. Hell, shift it to next summer. Let it go up against Supergirl and Brand New Day. It's a complete different market. I still think it will bang whenever it comes out. If Space Godzilla's coming into it, which he probably isn't, then it would definitely bang. So like always, guys, check us out on TikTok. Hey, Warstu. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later. P.S. Don't take it too serious, the intro, but I do find it weird how some TikTokers basically just come to YouTube videos and then claim it's their kind of content when we all know it's not. It ain't that deep, lads, but as YouTubers notice when you do that. So like always, guys, catch ya later.